I'm a big YouTuber.
Sorry about that. The mic was off. Missed the wonderful intro. I was talking to myself the whole time. Anyway. Looks like maybe there might be the lag, it might be on my end, so I'm hoping that's not the case. But anyway, so we're gonna be talking about StreamYard is unusable right now. It needs to be fixed. I am testing this out. And so you still can't hear me. Let me see something. Let's see, mic is good. Let's go routing. Let's go mixer. Let's go. Mic is good. Test, test. Mic is live. Mic is in my ear. Test, test, test. Mic is in OBS. Mic is on the mixer. So you should hear me. Everybody should hear me. You should hear me because I see it and I can hear it. So anyway, I'm trying this out in 4K. We'll see how long that lasts. StreamYard is ass dog. I hear you now. Okay, there we go. There we go. So Sneed hears me. So we're good to go. Yeah, I sometimes it messes up because I had my mic muted because I was testing things out. So that's why it's acting up. So I'm going to kill all this extra stuff on my window. I don't even need Twitter up right now. Just trying to reduce the network lag. So yeah, like I said before, this is in 4K. So if you want to, if you got the bandwidth to check it out in 4K, definitely click the link. Yeah, it looks like it's lagging, so I might have to switch it up live while I'm on air. But we'll see what happens, okay? Anyway, like I was saying before, it's at 15 frames per second. While I fix it, I'm talking about the StreamYard. So StreamYard has been giving people maximum amount of problems for the past, couple days. Why? I have no idea. StreamYard has been lagging like my camera. StreamYard has been freezing, shutting off people's audio signals, and generally not working. I have spoken to StreamYard about the issue. They have told me that they are unaware that the issue is happening. Mic is good now. Okay. So I'm just fixing the lag on the camera. StreamYard has told me they don't know why on T-Mobile. I know, right? Streaming on frickin' T-Mobile. They don't know why the issue is happening. They don't know why StreamYard is clicking people out of the audio. So let me do device default. Okay, that's not working. So what I'm just going to have to do is I'm going to test this another day. And we're just going to come back. And we're going to put this back in 1080p. Okay. All right. I'm going to put this back in 1080p. Custom. Put this back at 60. And we'll just continue. We'll continue like this. So, yeah, it's really lagging. That's crazy. Anyway, so let me just go ahead and show you right? So I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay? So here's StreamYard. And let me go ahead. Faces. Let me go ahead. Let me put one track on. All right. So while I fix my camera, I'm going to actually show you what this issue is. So let me come here. So what the issue is this? So you start a broadcast. You start a new broadcast. You select your name. You select test. So I'm going to test this. I'm going to create the broadcast. I'm going to make sure the name is correct. Okay. So I'm going to show you on my screen now. Okay. So here it is on the screen. Now I use virtual cam for this. I'm going to turn the camera off. Now here you have select cable output. So now it's going to ask you to select your mic, right? So it's asking you to select your audio. So you come here and you select the audio. Make sure. We got BG Tech Life in the building. What's going on? So I'm going to go here and I'm going to select my chat mic and the speakers. I'm going to run this through system, right? So test. Okay. Actually, I want you to hear. I want you to hear this.
Testing your speakers on StreamYard. Sounds like they're working.
Okay, so they're working. Okay. So come back to the music. We're going to enter the studio. Right? Mic test. Mic is good on StreamYard. Okay. We're going to enter. I'm going to add myself to the stream. Okay. Now, what's been happening is this, right? And it's not even live. What's been happening is this. As you're talking, as you're using StreamYard, it's going to kill your mic. It's going to turn your mic off, right? So I'll let this run until that happens. So this has been happening to people. This happened to me on Friday on Trent's Tech live stream. Then it happened to Premi. Then it happened to another creator. Then it happened to Trent again. So this has pretty much been going on since Friday night, right? So I reached out to StreamYard and I told him, like, hey, listen, man, the camera, the StreamYard is malfunctioning, and what is this? Oh, and it's not working, and it's shutting people off during their stream. So, and this happened on my live stream when I was showing you StreamYard. So it's not happening now. For whatever reason, it's not happening. However, because it has happened to people already, people have already canceled their subscription. So people have already canceled their subscription. They have already canceled the paid subscription and give them 1080p, and they're moving on. They're moving on to OBS. So here is where the option comes in. Okay? So there's people that are having issues with StreamYard, and they're leaving StreamYard. They're coming to OBS now, right? Which is optimal, to be honest with you, because most people should graduate off of StreamYard and get onto OBS if you're streaming, because if you're streaming more than once a week. Now, for the people that are leaving StreamYard and don't want to use StreamYard anymore, the other option is you have something called Melon. All right. Now, Melon is pretty much exactly like StreamYard, but they have a little bit more limitations involved, and I'm going to get into that. Okay. Actually, going to stop the recording because I think it's the recording that's been affecting the stream too. We'll figure that out. So with Melon, you can add yourself. You got your camera here. You can add your audio. It already picks up all your audio. Okay, so you can, this is my mic. So my mic is inputting, test. All right. My audio output is going to be system, echo cancellation, stereo audio, auto adjust mic volume, all of that is included. Okay. Now, what you can do is with this, now the benefit of Melon is that it is similar to StreamYard. However, you can only add one person on and you have to pay for the rest. So let's go to the pro features here. All right. So for pro, you pay $15 a month. You get all free plus no watermark, up to 6 participants. So the free doesn't give you 6 participants like StreamYard does for free. Unlimited live streaming, multi-stream to 3 destinations. So that's like restream. Up to 4-hour recordings. So you have up to 4-hour recordings. And disconnect protection. This is when your internet fails. Disconnect protection means that when your internet shuts off and it's no longer working, you have access to your stream. Your stream is still running. We got Ogden Gaming in the building. What's going on? All right, what's up? What's up? So, any upload media files of 150 megabyte limit, right? So now you come to Pro, all the things that are included in Standard Plus, up to 9, only audio only recording, up to 10-hour recordings, upload media files, 300 megabyte limit, multi-stream to unlimited destinations. So that means more than just 3. And then full HD, 1080p. So Melon is charging you $50 a month, just like StreamYard, I believe, to live stream in 1080p. And then the extra, you get 30 days recording storage. So you have 30 days of, I believe, holding your recording storage or whatever, right? So it looks like StreamYard has not cut my mic off. It has not shut my mic off. My mic is still working perfectly fine. As with most things when it comes to technology, it's never working until you try to fix it. Always like that. It looks like my 60 frames per second is back. So it looks like my camera's at 1080p here, so that's fine. All right, so I'll have to fix that to see what the issue is. The stream itself is at 4K, but the camera's at 1080p. So I'll fix that later on to see what the issue is with that. So I got my lights on. Let's see, is that too dark? Yeah, that's too dark. Let's just come up to 640. Go back to 500. Okay, so let's talk about it. And it should be on autofocus if I'm not mistaken. Let me just fix that now. Okay. All right. So as you see, StreamYard is working. So if anyone wants to talk about it, where's the chat room at? This is why I need my live stream window open, because I need to access my chat room to communicate with the people in the chat room somehow. Let me come here in the studio. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So that's the StreamYard link. Anyway, coming back to you guys. Coming up here. Okay, so anyway. So the issue, I can't recreate the issue now. So it looks like it was something that was happening up until today, because it happened to someone last night. And one of the problems that that exists with StreamYard is that, hey there, C, hey, we got Primpin. If you want to click the link, the StreamYard link, go right ahead, because I have the StreamYard up and I couldn't recreate the issue now all of a sudden. So I can't recreate the issue for whatever reason, and it's working perfectly fine. So I don't know why that didn't happen. So anyway, so I was talking to people on Clubhouse today. And all the people that I spoke to told me that they were having an issue with StreamYard, and StreamYard was malfunctioning. StreamYard was messing up their audio and ruining their streams. And my stance, the point that I was making is that not everybody's a technician, right? So not everybody.
I'm a big YouTuber.
Not everyone's a big YouTuber, but not everyone has the ability to, not everyone has the ability to troubleshoot stuff live on air. Like my camera wasn't working, so I was able to talk to you and fix the camera and stuff. Like not everyone can do that. That's a skill set. That's an ability. So not everyone has that ability to do that. So some people, when they're live streaming and their chat room is messed up and their equipment is messed up and their software is messed up and their hardware is messed up, those people, when that happens to them, that throws them off and that ruins their show. That's what's causing the lag. It's the recording. Okay. It's the recording that's causing the lag. So I want to try it again. Yeah, so Primpin, the camera, the StreamYard is actually working again. I tried it just now. We're going to come here. We're going to go 30 frames. And it's working. Okay, so it's the recording. So me doing the recording was messing up the stream. So I understand. So I have to do something with the recording settings to lower that. So let me see what happens if I bring the camera back to 4K in OBS. Okay, so that's fine. Let's see how this is. Okay, there's a delay. Let's see. Okay, so I don't need to do that. Okay. So the camera itself is in 4K. The OBS is in 1080p. So I'm going to research to make sure if that makes sense. I'm going to do my research to make sure that makes sense. Yeah, Handling Jones. We got Handling Jones in the building. Oh, and I lost all of my snap cams. So, yeah, so Primpin, yeah, everyone I spoke to today on Clubhouse, like we talked about the issue with the StreamYard shutting their streams down and distracting them and not having them be able to continue with their streams. There's a lot of people that, over the weekend have, canceled their live stream, canceled their StreamYard account. And like I said earlier, we reached out to StreamYard. I spoke to a rep. They told me it's not an issue that they are aware of. For whatever reason. I was also told that it could be because people are using Chrome. It could be because people are using Chrome. For whatever reason, Chrome is messing up with StreamYard. Chrome is not allowing StreamYard to run properly, and it's controlling the mic because of a privacy setting. That's what I was told. I was also told that could also be the reason why with Brave, and that it doesn't work with Safari. I don't use Safari. So the damage is already done. StreamYard seems to be working fine now, but like I said, the damage is already done. People have already canceled their subscriptions with StreamYard. Like Sneeze says, StreamYard. I wouldn't say StreamYard is trash, right? So let's talk about why StreamYard is not trash, right? I've used StreamYard since day one. I thought that StreamYard, and I felt that StreamYard, and I know that StreamYard was an excellent upgrade from streaming on. Oh, we got Gollum in the building. I actually don't want to have Gollum on the screen because he may get me a copyright strike. So I don't want Gollum in the screen right now. I'll figure it out while I'm talking. Anyway, so StreamYard was an excellent upgrade from Hangouts. Much better access, better use of the hardware, better ability to control guests with StreamYard. Overall, just a better platform, right? So props to StreamYard we got Trent in the building. What's going on, Trent? Salute to Trent. So, I'll fix that. So, StreamYard filled a really big void that came after people wasn't able to use Hangout. The problem with StreamYard now is very simple. It allows you to one-click streaming. Very simple, very easy. Doesn't need to go too much in depth with that. One-click streaming. Now here comes the problems with StreamYard. One, there's a cap on your streaming if you're using it for free. So if you want to use it, if you want to use the paid, if you want to use it unlimitedly, you have to pay for that. So there's that part. Two, it hampers your hardware. It hampers your hardware because you have to pay for 1080p. And I don't like telling people to pay for 1080p. So we fixed my chat box. I'm a bad boy. I'm a
big YouTuber.
Absolutely. We got Perspective Gaming in the building.
I'm a big YouTuber.
Anyway, so you only have 720p. You got to pay for 1080p with StreamYard. You don't have access to quality bit rates and recording options. You got to pay for that. The audio processing of StreamYard is less than ideal. So there's that. If you have a great camera, it looks like an average camera. If you have a great mic, it sounds like an average mic. I need you to stop messing around with me. The biggest setback is really with the video quality when it comes to StreamYard and audio quality. It's less than ideal. So with that, you're limited to having to pay. And then of course, when it comes to paying, you have to pay $50 a month for that. And again, if anyone want to join, the conversation, the StreamYard link, I believe it's pinned at the top and it's in the chat room. So definitely click that link so we can test this out. But these are the limitations of StreamYard. And going forward with the limitations of StreamYard, it puts creators in a box, so to say, right? Because StreamYard is so easy. It makes streaming so easy that when it comes to looking at OBS, you get scared, right? When you look at OBS, when you come over here and you look at this looks crazy to you, and it scares people off. All of this scares people off. The interface of OBS scares people off. And it scares people off for a multitude of reasons. The most simplest reason is that the interface itself is not user-friendly. And then when you come back to StreamYard, interface is very user-friendly. You have all the options here. You got your banners. I vote Primy to join. You got your banners, your brand, your private chat. Then you got all your settings. Everything's one click stop. And then that's the same thing here with Melon. Similar interface. One click, everything, schedule, record, looks pretty. Simple. Set it and forget it. But the different, we got shout out to Keenan Thomas. What's going on? Keenan Thomas, what's going on? So when you come back to OBS, everything you have to learn, right? You have to learn let me come here. Let me show you. right? Come here. And you got to learn, right? When you come to OBS, you got to learn how to set up your stream key, your outputs. Don't stream at 20,000 kbs, okay? That's something I'm testing out. Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. And I'm running this at low latency, okay? So you gotta figure out what all of this means. We got Tana in the building. Shout out to Tanya. My fancy camera is downstairs and I'm not moving. Yeah, I mean, people to join the conversation. Everyone don't have to have their camera on. That's not. You have to learn how to set up your audio. You gotta learn how to set up all your video up here. Yeah, anyone that wants to join the conversation, you don't have to turn your camera on. I don't require people to turn their cameras on. I definitely don't require people to turn their cameras on. Most definitely not. So, with the pros and cons of StreamYard and Melon and other software-based apps like Zoom, okay, I don't really know what else is out there, to be honest with you. If I can be frank, I don't know what else is out there. The fancy one, StreamYard. Oh, we got tech for your needs in your building. We got Mark Sequence in the building. Shout out to you guys. Tech for your needs says StreamYard is not intensive on your equipment because it's a web-based service. Absolutely, big fact. Those are big facts right there. Shout out to Mark and the Lurk Squad. Always be lurking. And that's the benefit, right, for people who don't have like the most powerful hardware, is that StreamYard and Melon are web-based apps, right? So they're based on the web. They're based on your internet. They're based on your internet connection, really, 100% on your internet connection. Not so much just with upload, just based on your internet. So it's not based on your hardware. So it's not like he said, intensive on your hardware. So you can run StreamYard on burner phone. You can run StreamYard on beater computers, on potatoes. You can run StreamYard on practically everything, and it could run effectively. You can do the same for Melon and run it effectively. Same with Zoom, run it effectively. And you don't need a powerful computer. But with great powers come great responsibilities. And StreamYard can be intensive on my wallet. Shout out to the get your hands out my pocket crew. I'm getting the audio out of my TV. Haven't had it plugged in for so long. Forgot how to troubleshoot it. Yeah, and then again, like when we're looking at OBS is free. OBS is free. Oh, let me see. We got the Beetlejuice. Nah, that one I ain't feeling that one. Let's try this one. Nah, I don't like. And what if you're asking what I'm doing? Oh, okay. We can. This is Snapcam, so this is something entirely separate. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute this thing right here, because your computer would die if your computer would die if you was trying to do this on StreamYard, probably, because you'll have too much going on. Let me show you. Let me see something. Let me see. But you know, while I'm messing around with my cameras and stuff like that, like in the chat room, we got Case Business Podcast in the building. Shout out to Case Business Podcast. Like, tell me, like, what do you guys like some of the, for the people who are still like using, for the people who are still using it, like, what are your impressions right now, like for the year or so that you've been using StreamYard? How do you like it? I've never really asked a lot of people how they like StreamYard. I just know people use it. Yes, I've been looking at Melon to test, and it's much cheap cost than StreamYard. Well, I mean, I have, let me see. How do you invite people up here? Invite a guest. So if you guys want to test out Melon, that's the link for Melon right there. So I have the StreamYard link in the description box, and I have Melon link in the description box. You can click either one, and we can test it. the problem with Melon is that Melon only allows you one guest for free. Okay, so StreamYard allows you 6 guests for free. Melon only gives you 1 guest for free. So that's a huge difference in terms of using a free product. That's a huge difference. So for those that don't know, Melon only allows you 1 guest for free. So that's a huge setback for people who would be interested in using it for free. But some people that have panels. So if you don't have panels and you want to use Melon for 1 person, you're good to go. Like, you don't got to worry about nothing. You're good to go. You're right as rain. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. You're good to go. So it's really just up to, you know, how often you stream. Because I know a lot of the tech content creators that's been getting into streaming, they stream once a week or very infrequently. So I don't think I'm leaning towards Ecamm. We got Super Sly in the building. You know, shout out to the Baphomet crew. Now so Super Sly's in here. I gotta switch the camera up. I always gotta fuck with Super Sly when Super Sly coming. Hold on, where's it at? There we go. Okay, there we go. So I switched it up for Super Sly. So we're gonna rock this. We're gonna rock the cam in the top left just for Super Sly, as long the longer he stays in the chat room. But he says Ecamm live. Now, yeah, so Ecamm is actually really good. So Ecamm and OBS are like right here, right? Ecamm and OBS are literally like right there. They're neck and neck. Always gotta fuck with Super Sly. Ecamm and OBS are like neck and neck and what they do. So it really just depends on, you know, your computer and whether or not you're willing to pay for Ecamm versus using OBS for free. In my opinion, I believe that OBS is a stronger platform. However, that doesn't take anything away from Ecamm. Live Streaming Pros uses Ecamm every day. Ecamm is very lit. And I'll give the notch to Ecamm as far as it goes with its user interface, because its user interface is much more beginner friendly than OBS, because OBS scares the fuck out of people when they when they come into it, right? But if you're up for the challenge and if you are
I'm a big YouTuber,
then you'd have no problem with. We got Tyrone Church. What's going on, Tyrone? How you doing, man? We got Tyrone Church in the building. What's up, Tyrone? How you doing, man? So Ecamm is very powerful. And like Ecamm and OBS, you need to make sure your computer is on point to run it. So you can't really run Ecamm and OBS on burner computers. You don't need like a $4,000 computer, right? But you need a computer that's not a potato. Much easier than OBS. Listen, I know, Sly. I know. I've looked around Ecamm. I will give the nod. I will tip my Scully. to Ecamm because yes, it looks much easier than OBS to use and learn, and it's more user friendly. So that's a huge notch in the direction of Ecamm. Absolutely. Now, the cool thing about Ecamm is how they have all the nested scenes that you can use to incorporate the different effects and scenes and transitions like Live Streamer Pros uses when they do their live stream. And it looks amazing, and the interface is amazing. So it's a wonderful experience with with Ecamm. That experience is not duplicated with OBS unless you use some heavy scans and some heavy UI adjustments to switch it up. That's what Interactive DNA does. I haven't subscribed to his Patreon yet, but he has a custom skin for OBS. But Ecamm has nailed that down all day. So big props to you, Super Sly, for stepping into the big, I'm a
big YouTuber.
The big YouTuber arena and getting on the Ecamm. Ecamm is a very good platform. The faster, the sooner, people get off of, the Melons, the StreamYards, the better their experience is going to be when it comes to creating content. And again, if anyone wants to join the conversation, Melon link is in the description box below. That's one user. StreamYard is pinned comment. That's 6 users. If you want to, if you got anything to add to the conversation.
I'm a big YouTuber.
Shout out to K's Business Podcast. He says he's going to hop on the Ecamm train. I salute you, man. Anybody getting off, using StreamYard, Zoom, Melon, the web-based apps, and getting to actual broadcasting software, I salute you in that transition, right? Because the one thing that you'll learn when it comes to the open broadcasting software. Yeah, Ecamm is only for Mac. Absolutely. Ecamm is only for Mac though. So if you don't have a Mac, you're on OBS. But OBS can be used on Mac and PC. So that's the pro of OBS. It can be used, it's cross-platform. You can use OBS on Mac. It doesn't work as good as it does on PC, but you can use it on Mac. So there's that. But once you learn the broadcasting software, what happens is that you have the ability to broadcast, live stream any type of content that you want. That's the main takeaway. 2, right? The second part of that is that you can actually record your content in the broadcasting software. So you can record your no Mac. Yeah, so you gotta come over here to PC. You gotta come over to OBS. You be all right, man. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Let Superstar stay over there with his funky ass Ecamm.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Where do you get OBS at, my dear good man? I'll show you right now. You don't go get OBS there. That's not where OBS is. Thought I put in obs.com. You type in. Okay. So you type in obsproject.com. That was like some kind of Japanese shit. I don't know what that was. All right. So you type in obsproject.com and you simply go to download. I just Googled it. There you go. Do that too. Right. And you go to download. Okay. So as you can see here. Where's my graduation? I want to hear that. There we go. So you can download it for Apple. You can download it for Linux. Shout out to Keep It Checky. And you just download it right here. And you're done. That's it. You just click download. And you're done. And that's it. Done. Okay, got it done. So, okay, if you open it, right? If you open it, let me see if I can show you. Let's see if I can walk you through this here. Let me see. Let's see if I can walk you through this here, if I remember this part. I think it's in preferences. Help. log, stream effects, update channel, tools, automatic scenes, delink, source copy. Okay, scene collection. Okay. All right. Okay. So I don't remember how to get to that screen, but once you start it, it's going to give you a screen and it's going to, please, welcome to the world of unlimited possibilities. Absolutely. It's going to give you a tutorial. Where is, let me look that up for you real quick. I can walk you through it. Let me see if I'm lost in cyberspace. I can walk you through it right now. Hold on. It's called the auto configuration wizard. There we go. Let me just figure out. I just need to know how to get back to that setting again. Okay, let's see here. Help portal. Okay, so what you can do is, Kay, you can open up OBS on your computer. Where is it? General. Automatically when streaming, minimize, hide overflow. And it's gonna, the auto configuration wizard is gonna pop up on your computer. Let me see. Okay, did you open OBS, K? Run. If you're new to OBS and just want to get started. At the tools menu, there we go. Tools. Okay, I can't run it on my end because I'm already live, so I can't show you right now. So I can guide you through, but I can't run the auto configuration while I'm live on the stream. I can't do it because the auto configuration tool does things with your stream that can't be changed while you're streaming. So if you want, you can shoot me an email, Kay, and I can walk you through that. I can help you with that one-on-one. I can get you set it up. If you want, Kay, you can shoot me an email. My email's in the it should be in the description box below. Yeah, let me see. Is it? It's somewhere here. Yeah, there we go. My tech consulting email. Okay, shoot me an email, and we can get you set up on OBS. Okay, shoot me an email. I can get you set up on OBS because I can't walk you through the auto configuration wizard right now because I'm live, so I can't run that. If I could run it while I was live, I would guide you. I'll play around with it and check on YouTube. Okay, no problem. If you have any problems, just shoot me an email. All right. But welcome to the world, like Premi said, of infinite. Where's that comment at? I like that comment. Welcome to the world of infinite possibilities. She sounds like a Marvel character. Saying that. But absolutely, once you open the door for OBS, the possibilities are limitless, right? Now, going back to what I was saying about recording your content, something that a lot of content creators miss when it comes to OBS that you can't really get at a higher quality is recording your actual content, right? Recording your content through OBS. You see, you're welcome, man. You're welcome, man. Anytime. So I want to show you something. I'm going to show you this here on the big screen again. So I'm going to minimize I'm going to bring my StreamYard thing up here. I'm just going to minimize that. And I'm going to show you on the big screen this. And it's something I talk about a lot, right? So we got cybersecurity in the building. Let me see if I can. Okay, I can't. I'll show you right here because I can't really get my browser thing popping. So if you're using StreamYard and you're using Melon, you only get access to the recording at the bit rate that they give you. So you can't really change it, right? You can't really make any adjustments to how the recording looks. I think I'm out of focus, right? You can't really make any adjustments to how the camera looks and how the video quality looks. You just have to deal with what you have, right? So when it comes to OBS, you have unlimited control on how your quality looks. I'm gonna show you right here. Okay, so I tuned down my streaming settings because I wanted to test the 4K, and again, this is in 4K. So if you do have the streaming quality to do so, go ahead and click that cog at the bottom of your screen and switch that to 4K. And enjoy the experience on your 4K TV or monitor or phone, whichever one you want to do. Okay, I'm just trying this out to see how this looks. It's new because I feel like I want to move beyond 1080p and I want to move into 4K and 8K and stuff like that, right? But that's a different conversation for a different day. So shout out to Interactive DNA. Bars for days. Let me stop. So you can control your streaming quality right here in OBS and improve the bit rate to improve the quality of your live stream. So I'm at 20,000 kilobits right here. I can switch this to 30 while I'm streaming to up the streaming quality, but I can just bring that up just on the stream. What is up? Pimping ain't easy. It's primping. It's primping. I said pimping. Oh man. But yeah, so if we're talking about recording now, right? We're talking about recording. You can, as you can see here, now I'm not recording because I have to fix my encoder because I'm having issues with the encoder overload, but I'm gonna change that right here while we're live on the air and see if I can change that. So your stream, so if you're recording in OBS, you can control all of this here to 4K to 8K to make it as high quality as you want and make it 1-to-1 as you are recording out of your camera. Okay, so let's say if I just want to bring all of this down, right? I just want let me see, I just want default, right? And I just want to bring all of this down. Constant bit rate, target bit rate, we can just do 100,000. We just do 100,000. We just do 200,000 as the buffer. And always got to double it, whatever the buffer is, right? And leave everything here and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna hit record. Okay, it's recording. Okay. I'm gonna show you what this looks like here. All right. So as you can see here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill my camera. I'm gonna show you. So here is where it's recording. It's recording here, and you know it's using 10% of my CPU, 60 frames per second, but there's no error that the encoder is being overloaded. So that means that we are good to go. And we're good. We're good, right? So that's how you can really like control your your recording in OBS outside of just simply filming into your camera. So I'm gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna keep this recording, see how long I'm gonna keep this recording going. He really said pimping ain't easy. I am noticing the lagging, so I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it. Yeah, I once you know what looks good, FPS wise, once you know what looks good frame rate wise, you know when something's going wrong and you know how to correct it quickly so that you can continue on with what you're doing. So I still have to fix the encoder. I have to tweak the encoder to get what I want, but that's why OBS is in Ecamm respectively is so powerful, because you can do all of these things to your stream. You can do all of these things to your stream and have ultimate customization and control. And you're not given that control. StreamYard is boss. We got phone tech at work in the building. StreamYard is boss. For what it allows you to do, for what it gives you, StreamYard is definitely boss. So I will never take that away from StreamYard. So if you're new to the stream, like, there was an issue going into the weekend and Monday where StreamYard was not working effectively. StreamYard was cutting people's was cutting people's mics off. It was shutting down people's audio. It was giving people issues while streaming. For whatever reason, I could not recreate that issue now. StreamYard is working perfectly fine. We got Kevin Kelly in the building. What's going on? StreamYard is working perfectly fine now. So the issue is gone, allegedly. And I would continue to use StreamYard in my streams until, the issue happens again. So I don't know when that issue is going to happen again. So we'll just see when or if that happens. Okay. I would have loved to actually be able to recreate that situation, but what can you do? So using Phone Tech at work as an example, right? Like Phone Tech at work, he streams occasionally when he does his Team 100 stream. Shout out to Team 100. When he does his Team 100 streams, and once he does his Team 100 streams, he doesn't stream until like a few weeks from now. A few days, a few weeks from now. So he doesn't really need to, I don't want to use that. He doesn't really need to pay for StreamYard. He doesn't really need to, pay $50 a month. And he doesn't even have to work. So there's a war in the StreamYard community. Yeah, there's war everywhere. There's a war there is a war everywhere. I don't like this one. This one's not working. There's a war everywhere, man. There's a war in the StreamYard community. But the war is over now because StreamYard is working fine. So the war is gone. So no more war. We want peace in the tech community, okay? We want peace, love, and happiness. We want all of that in the tech community. So no more wars, okay? No more wars. Unless you're capping. That says TubeBuddy. So no more wars unless you're capping for the Pixel 6a. Then yes, we still have wars. Well, for Phone Tech at work, it's good. Like, he doesn't need to pay. You use StreamYard once in a while, and you're good to go. And for that, it's perfect. It meets its needs. It solves wanting to stream easily on your computer without needing OBS. Smoking these tech streets. So let's talk about that for a second, man. We're gonna talk about that for a little bit, man. So let's talk about this here tech smoke, man. So, you know, the tech streets been kind of fire still. Like, people still catching bodies out here in these tech streets, man. It's hot out here in these tech streets, these tech reviewer streets, man. And it's still hot because of the Pixel 5a. It ain't safe for you out here, man. if you don't want to be bothered, man, stay by your side, man. Now, for people that don't know, the Pixel 5a is a Google phone, an actual phone from Google, not just an Android phone. It's called the Google Pixel 5a. It's a mid-range phone, costs around $450. Google has this program where they give it to creators every year for reviews, and it's called the gift buy or gift from Google program. So this year, it happens every year. So this year is like supposed to be, I believe, the 5th year. And let me just focus. Let me just tell this to focus cancel. Right there. There we go. So this year, the Pixel 5a comes out, and stay in your lane. Yeah, if you don't want to deal with this tech review smoke in the streets, man, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. But D-Brand, so we got some smoke to talk about. So here we go. Wait. I'm gonna show you this guy. I'm gonna pull up the Twitter. So we gonna show you this. So again, the if you want to join the conversation, StreamYard is in the link. StreamYard is attached to the chat room. Pin comment if you want to join in on the conversation. StreamYard is the pin comment in the chat box. If you want to join, I got the StreamYard link up and popping for the people that want to join the conversation. Why am I not able to fit this screen in? God damn. So let's take a look at D-Brand for a second. So you got the kid. Oh, get my big ass face off the screen. There we go. Ooh, check out the transitions, baby. So we got Top Tech Geek over here, right? So Top Tech Geek, young homie. He does his tech videos and stuff like that. And he does this tweet. D-Brand just looks like a fun company to work with. They're amazing. And D-Brand, with all the smoke in the absolute world, comes back and tells this young man. They tell the kid to fuck off.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
FBI, open up!
That's child abuse, son. Yo, man. Transitions, yeah, these are move transitions. These are move transitions right here. All my scenes have like the little transitions. So they tell the kid to fuck off, right? So for the tech review people, I believe D-Brand has a history of just like going off on people on Twitter and just telling them to fuck off and stopping shipping and all types of crazy stuff. D-Brand is known for why they do that. I don't know. There's no context. You know, it's probably a D-Brand thing. That's what people say. Is that I've seen D-Brand say some shit before, so I assume it's a D-Brand thing. You know, I assume it's a D-Brand thing. So, you know, Terry Warfield, you know, I'm in there laughing. You know, people kind of just laughing. The kid laughing. Everyone's like, you know, laughing. Like, I guess it's a D-Brand thing. You know, I guess it's something that they do, right? Maybe the people that's more familiar with them, because I don't really even buy their products. I deal with Slick Wraps. So I stopped buying D-Brand years ago. I didn't like the option that they provide when it comes to buying wraps, and I just go with Slick Wraps. So I don't even deal with them. But so, you know, even the kids, even it's not safe for the kids out here in these tech streets, man. The kids ain't even safe out here in these tech streets, man. It ain't safe for y'all. All right? Because Terry in here you go Terry Warfield. Terry Warfield is like, I know it's all fun and games and love the D-Brand banter and comedy, but take it easy on my guy. He's a minor man. Fuck them kids.
FBI, open up!
D-Brand is like, man, fuck them kids. So you come to D-Brand. Let's see what D-Brand said afterwards. Like, But D-Brand really just kind of told him to, you know, fuck off and just kept it pushing. What makes it even better is that D-Brand really doesn't even say anything about it. D-Brand doesn't even comment to nobody. Yo, D-Brand doesn't even comment to anybody and tells them, like, gives them any explanation as to why they told old boy to fuck off. They just told the kid to fuck off and kept it pushing. I believe the children are the future, man. Listen, fuck them kids.
FBI, open up!
Fuck them kids. I should use the bleep button. Them kids. Moving on, right? Let me see if we got some in my notifications if I can find it. There we go. Okay, here we go. So, coming back to you know, the tech smoke, the Pixel 5a, chapter 2, chapter 5, whatever, right? So again, so the issue that people are having with the Pixel 5a is that the Pixel 5a overheats. The tech reviewers are kind of capping with it. They're not really acknowledging that it overheats. They're kind of deflecting, they're making like, you know, logical fallacy arguments. They're talking about the price, and everyone's just kind of like, listen, guys, if the phone overheats, just say the phone overheats and they need to fix it. But, you know, people making like these weird logical strongman arguments to defend the phone, and that's kind of causing a rift with people who are actually passionate about the tech reviewing community, because they're feeling now that a lot of tech reviewers aren't being honest because they're being gifted something instead of actually having to pay for it.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
And these aren't my opinions, because I don't give a shit, right? I'm just here for the dank memes and the entertainment. So I really don't care that much. I care a little bit, right? But not that much. But let's engage anyway. So, you know, Brian McDuff, he says, sometimes tech opinions frustrate me. The Pixel 5a gets hot when you film 4K 60 frames per second for an extended period of time. And if the Pixel 5a didn't have 4K 60 frames per second as an option altogether, people would still complain. Perspective is everything. So there's a lot that he left out with that statement, because the sentiment is not that the Pixel 5a simply gets hot. The sentiment and the reports is that going in again. So the sentiment and the reports is that not only does it get hot, it gets laggy and sometimes shuts off, and the phone does not function properly until the phone cools down. So that's different from getting hot. You see what I'm saying? So already, you know, you kind of get the idea of where people are coming from, where they're having this issue with this kind of sentiment. So a lot of people, he made this comment, right? And a lot of people responded because it's a kind of a hot button issue for people. Even though we're in the middle of hot Samsung season, right? You know, it's still an issue, right? So, you know, I say phone doesn't function properly, overheating and getting laggy after using the camera is a problem, right? Clear and simple, easy to read, digestible sentences, okay? Not to be, I don't try to get big brain with people on Twitter, like, oh, my brain is bigger than yours, so I'm going to explain it articulately and technologically. I'm not going to do all that, right? Okay. Oh, I wonder if I have a sound effect for that. Hold on. I think I have a sound effect for that. Let me see if I got it loaded on my board already. Hold on. Kill all of that. Oh, yes.
I have an explanation to your question, and I can say that
in the most logical way possible. So, let me repeat.
Actually, no, that's not me. Let me give you his words now. So, here he goes, right? So this is something I always tell people. I told Tech for Your Needs. I told Mark Sequence about this. You know, when you start responding to people on Twitter, there's a thin line between conversation and condescending, right? And a lot of people kind of just cross that condescending part pretty quick, right? You get it's like here to boom, right? Like here and just goes off like that, right? So we're gonna get it, right? So here he comes. So
You'd rather not have the ability to film in 4K 60 frames per second for a few minutes altogether. If so, that is just incomprehensible to me.
So as you can see, right, this is how these conversations, when people are talking about these topics, this is kind of how they go with people, right? It's like, oh, you either agree with me or, you're an infidel, right? Chipmunk voice. So you either agree with me or you're an infidel, okay? So, I responded to old boy. I said, no, I'd rather the phone work like a normal phone with the features it has, and not overheat and become laggy, because I don't have the phone. I've never owned a Pixel phone. I don't think I would ever own a Pixel phone. I've never been interested in Pixel phones ever since they changed the name to Pixel from Nexus. I just simply didn't care that much about the phones, and I didn't really even think their cameras were that good to begin with. So it's a dub for me on Pixel phone. I wouldn't say they're trash. It's just they just don't have things that interest me. So I'm not interested in the stock experience in a camera on the phone like that. So anyway, so here he goes. So this is how you end the conversation in text Twitter, right? So here he goes. Here he goes.
He said, that is not what I asked.
Conversation over, right? No more response to that thing. Your question was answered. Read my response again, okay? So as you can see, just with that sample of that interaction, you got Jay over there, doing his, doing Jay thing. Shout out to CB4. I think anyone, and then here's the problem with the tech opinions, right? So when it comes to tech community and tech reviews, they have this misconception of the average consumer. What you say, Alvin. Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about, Alvin? Alvin, what are you talking about right now? Come on, son. So the common misconception when it comes to tech community is like, people, there goes that bad man. We got the infinite holder of the timeless infinite holder. By the end of the year, you're gonna have 7 titles. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to A Win this timeless in the building. The OG. 8 Win this timeless with his infinite grace told me that I was the Bobby Hemmett of explaining tech to people, and I was like, what? I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm not even going. I'll take all of that. Thank you. So shout out to 8 Win is timeless. So the tech community, they say a lot of people like the average consumer. So the average consumer is like a caveman. I don't know how to use computers. Like, how can I print my computer? Like, they think people are like that, right? So they think that, I think anyone who needs to consistently film 4K 60 frames per second for extended periods of time would be better off getting a dedicated DSLR or mirrorless camera. But I guess that's just me. Yes, that's just you, because this gaming phone right here that can't autofocus because I'm shooting in 4K, the stream is in 4K. This gaming phone right here, if I can find the app, okay, that's the Pixel, that's the Gcam app. Okay, my gaming phone, my ROG phone 2, where so many people say it's such a trash phone, if you can see right here, I can't show you because it's not going to focus. Okay, you have to just believe me, all right? See if you believe me. This can shoot in 4K 60 frames per second, and it does not overheat, and it's supposed to be an inferior phone, okay? So
Shots fired! Shots fired!
okay, so there are phones that can do it properly, and the Google Pixel 5a seems to not be able to do that. So shout out to Trench in the building. He says, yeah, I'm just referring to regular people who would be picking this up and saying, oh, I can't record 4K 60 feet and it's only 450. They won't know, and probably won't, and would be the most, and probably they won't know and probably would be the most upset. Caveman. If like phone tech at work, man, like they think that like a lot of people who review tech, they say the average consumer, right? And the average consumer like, oh no, how the phone? Where do you put the charger? You don't the charger. Like, come on, son. Like, people ain't like, people aren't cavemen. Like, there are some people who still walk around with a Note 5. Those people are helpless. Leave them in the wasteland. right? Let them be, right? You got elderly people who just want a flip phone, leave them be, right? But people who pay bills and have 5G ultra wideband on their service, like they want a phone that works and has cool features, right? They're not cavemen, right? I'm kind of like an average, I'm an average consumer when it comes to phones, right? Because I don't buy phones like that, right? Yeah, I got the ROG Phone 2 and all the accessories. I got the Z Fold Note 2 right here. I got the Note 20 Ultra sitting on the bed. I got the Tab S7 sitting on the bed. But I don't replace phones every year. So when it comes to phones, yeah, I'm kind of an average consumer. I don't constantly buy phones. I'm not a phone channel. So phones aren't my thing over here. I can talk to people about phones because I'm the technician. And I'm a big YouTuber. So I can do that. But not everyone can do that. But anyway. Yeah, so a lot of tech review, leave them in the wasteland. Leave them in the wasteland, If you got a Pixel 5, if you got a Note 5 rocking around, just stay over there. We don't got to talk about it. You can do you. But a lot of tech review, they think people are cavemen. They think they're stupid, they're slow. They just, if you were to tell somebody that, hey, this phone can shoot 4K 60, but the shit overheat and turn off, they're going to look at you like, why would I want that phone? It doesn't work. Or at least give them the consent that it doesn't work properly, right? Don't just tell them it doesn't work, because on the real world side of the game, it's not just the YouTube content creator side of the game. Your word carries meaning. Your word carries value. Your word means something. Your advice means something. And like I've explained to people actually, I'm a big YouTuber. Like, shout out to Hassan Campbell, right? But, people actually ask me in my inbox, hey, Ciova, like, I want your honest opinion on this. Hey, Ciova, what are your thoughts on this? Hey, Ciova, I want your opinion on this. I want your opinion on this product. What do you think about this device? What do you think about this software? What do you think about this program? People actually ask me these things. So if I'm not just simply making a video for clicks and views and likes and click-through rates and impressions, if I'm making a video that's going to actively word is bond. Yeah, word is bond. Like, people ask me things and I have to give them my word because my word is bond. I can't give you something and the shit I can't tell you something that's wrong, right? That's some New York stuff. I can't tell you something that's wrong. So that's going beyond just simply making a YouTube video, right? So if I'm going to make a video, I'm going to say something that could give an impression and influence someone in their buying decision. I'm going to give it to them straight up, and I'm going to give it to them 100. I don't have to say that the product is trash. Like, it's not trash. The Pixel phones are never trash. They're good phones. I've tested them. They're just not for me. And if someone to ask me and say, hey, if you want a simple phone that shoots stuff, just get the Pixel phone. However, I want to let you know there's an issue. And I've seen people talking about this issue for several weeks now. And there's an issue that if you're shooting in 4K 60 frames per second, it overheats, get laggy, may shut off. You may not be able to use it for a few minutes. They'll say, well, I don't really shoot 4K 60 frames per second. Is that a big deal? No, not really. 60 frames per second just means it's more fluid, like 1080p 60 frames per second. And I said, well, I can shoot in 1080p then, right? Absolutely. Well, I'll be okay with that then. No problem. That's all. That is all people are saying to do. Okay? That's all people are saying to do. People are not saying to speak for them and say,
I don't think 4K 60 is a major 5A selling point. And I personally think it works as one should expect for such a feature-packed and affordable phone, to each their own.
That's not what they're asking for. All right? That's not what they're watching you for. They're watching you, okay, to find out if everything works with the phone and if the phone's a good purchase, right? And if you are omitting that with your own bias or the fact that you want to receive your free phone next year, then that means your opinion is flawed to the consumers, right? And what I mean by that is that people ask me too, right? People say, hey, Ciova, who do you think I should watch, for reviews? Who do you think I should watch? And I name names. I say, hey, go check this guy out. Go check this person out. You know, I've pulled people's channels up on stream and people ask me, I say, hey, look at this guy. Pull another account up. Hey, look at this person over here. They have good advice. Look at this person over here. So if I'm even advising people, right? Because I advise people on stuff. So I'm advising someone to go watch a channel because I say their opinion is good. So I'll put my name behind their opinion. Their opinion is good. They know what they're talking about. I can't do that to you if you have some kind of weird bias, right? I can't do that to you if you got some kind of weird bias because you don't want to get off your knees because you think Google not going to send you a phone next year.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
So it's going to have to be a dub for me, man. All right, so, you know, shout out to Mike 702.
Remember when you said we take
Shout out to Mike 702. So Mike 702, time to settle this. How many of you who actually paid for a Pixel 5a are stoked with the overheating issue? Explain why below, please. Team Pixel people don't respond. So here's where he's coming from with that, right? So the sentiment is that a lot of creators haven't actually purchased the phone. They haven't actually spent money to buy the phone. And because of that, their opinion is skewed with the fact that if they would have purchased the phone has an issue that would have caused them to return the phone. And because they haven't purchased the phone, they're not going to return the phone, which is why they're talking about it the way they're talking about it. Because they got it for free. So that statement comes from a lot of people where they're saying that, hey, if these people would have bought the phone outright, they wouldn't have kept the phone. They would not keep the phone if it had this kind of issue. And I can confidently tell you that if a phone had the issue that the Pixel had, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying that. Don't make no sense. Why would you buy a phone? I shoot in 4K 60 frames per second all the time. Why do you shoot in 4K 60 frames per second all the time, Silver? Because I can.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Because if the phone can shoot in 4K 60, I'm gonna shoot in 4K 60, all right? So, you know, he didn't really get any comments on this thing, right? You got Big Dog. Fucking Big Dog. Pretty much, you know, you didn't really have anyone telling him, who's this? Oh, graphics reviews. This is live viewing of people that block me on Twitter, okay? So, yeah, so not a lot of people actually, you know, have an opinion that actually bought the phone. So that's my segue, talking about the Pixel 5a. I mean, overall, like, when it comes to the whole tech stuff, you know, people value people whose opinions feel that they're genuine, right? Like, people value the opinions of people who feel that they're being given genuine thoughts and criticism and opinions on things. And, you know, that trust, they trust these people. And that trust is betrayed when they feel that you're not being straightforward with them. You're not keeping it on the up and up with them. That trust is betrayed when they feel that they can't trust your opinion anymore, that your opinion is skewed. They feel that if your opinion is skewed based on the fact of they don't want to say something wrong because they don't want to hurt their chances of getting a free device next year. So the gift from Google program, they gift them the phone to do a review and they keep the phone. That's how that works. So you can't return the phone because it's free. It's a free phone, so you can't return it. So it's a free phone. So you can't return it. But people are saying that if these creators would have purchased the phone, then it is an issue that some people would have returned it for. And the people feel that a lot of the creators are not being honest, because instead of being honest with their opinion on an actual known issue, they're omitting, deflecting from that issue for the fact that the people feel that if these creators were honest about the product, that Google would not give them a free phone next year. So that's where that disconnect, that's where that's coming from. And the thing is, with the Google program, from what I've noticed, it seems kind of random at times. Like, people will get the phone that don't talk about it, then people will get the phone that do talk about it, then people that talk about the phone don't get the phone, then people that don't talk about the phone get the phone. So it seems random. So, you're not guaranteed to get a Pixel phone every year, but what you should guarantee for people that follow you is that if you're gonna give them a review, give them an honest review based on your impressions of the device, and not omit things or deflect or make straw man arguments over the device that has an obvious issue that your peers are confirming is an issue, because you may feel that you don't want to speak negatively, or the phone should be okay because it's still $450. Like, that doesn't matter to the consumer that's buying the phone, because $450 is $450. So money is money to people. So people don't want to spend money for something that's not performing the way it should. Yeah, they let us know. Yeah, see, so Phone Tech at Work gets the Pixel phones a bunch of times. So a lot of times when they get the phones, they do the tag stuff. That's why a lot of times when they take pictures, they say gift from Google or gift by Google, and they tag at Team Pixel. And I think they tag at Google, I think, too. I don't know. I forget. I know it's gift by Google, though. I know the gift by Google. Phone Tech at Work gets the phones a lot of times. He knows. They have a big conference call where there's like hundreds of people on the screen and stuff like that, and everyone's talking, and they tell people, hey, this is what we got for you guys. Don't fuck it up. No. Yeah, like you said, they let them know. Just use the tags and stuff like that. So, they're not telling you, like, oh, if you don't give us a good review, fuck you. Like you gonna live, man. It's a 50 Phone Tech at Work. Is it not a 50-50 chance that someone gets a phone the following year? Like, is it definite that you're gonna get a phone every year? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Phone Tech at Work. I'm liking this lighting right here. I'm gonna keep this 4K shit going. This looks magnifique. I gotta figure out the encoding thing, but we're gonna figure that out, man. We're gonna figure that out. But I don't feel like it's not 50-50. Like when it comes for like microphones and stuff, microphones and podcast and live stream equipment, people ask me about this stuff. And sometimes I don't have all the answers. I'll never say I have all the answers. But what I do say is I'll put you in the right place where you can get the answer that you need. And if someone says, hey, see, I need to figure out this mic. Well, from what I've seen from pretty much every other creator, the pros of this mic is this, and the cons of that mic is that. And if I was to say that on live stream, I wouldn't omit the cons, because I don't want like the company. I don't want to hurt my chances for the company to send me a product. Like, if someone's asking your opinion, give them your honest opinion and critique of the things that are good and things that are bad. Things that are bad about a product doesn't mean the product is shit. It just means those are the bad qualities of the product. It depends how bad the bad is, though. Like, I mean, Note 7 exploding. And this is one of the problems I had with MKBHD. Because I remember when the Note 7 was exploding, and MKBHD was like, oh, the phone is okay. Bro, the phone is exploding. Like,
Shots fired! Shots fired!
MKBHD, the phone's exploding. Like, it's not okay. Okay? The phones are blowing up on the planes. The phone is not okay. It's not a conference call. It's like a meetup where we listen to speakers. Oh, so it's like an MLM. I look like a conference call to me. You got the people up there. Okay, so most likely you'll get it again but I do notice people get booted for being inactive in the community. Okay, so people, so bong, right? So, like, if you do a review and you make, if you use the camera and you make content with the camera, like, and you're consistent, Google's not just gonna look at you, hey, fuck off. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, which one I got? I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, is that the one?
Fuck off. Beat it.
Like, they're not gonna tell you to fuck off and beat it, right? Like, beat it. You're done. You get out of here. You're washed up.
You're washed up. Get out of here. Beat it. You're washed up. Beat it. You're not Google certified.
Like, they're not gonna tell you that, man. At one, some of the best phone you use. You should check his channel out. He has a lot of reviews. He does some cases too. What's Trent Tech? Trent is back. What Trent said? Trent said, sad part is, if you would, sad part is, if I would have bought the phone and liked it, people would have called me a Yo, they hard on my boy. Hold on, let's pull up Trent Twitter, man. They hard on my boy Trent, man. Hold on, man. We gotta pull up my boy Trent, man. They hard on Trent. Let me tell you why it's not safe out here in these tech streets, man. Let me tell you, man. Hold on. Shout out to Trent's Tech, man. They go check out Trent on the Twitter scene, man. So they hard on my boy Trent, man. Oh, where we going? Where's Trent's video at? Oh, Trent, did you delete the tweet? Nah, he didn't delete the tweet. Where's the tweet at? Okay. Oh, you deleted the tweet? Trent, you deleted the tweet? Yo, they hard on my boy Trent, man. Trent did a video. Did you delete the tweet where you did your video talking about why you didn't buy the Pixel Fold, Trent? I'm looking on your Twitter, man. I think you deleted it. I think Trent deleted it. Oh, we're gonna look at his channel. So take a shout out to Trent's Tech. The tweet that when you did your video, the tweet you did with this video right here. Oh, you deleted the video? The video where you said that why you're not buying the Pixel Fold. You did your tweet where you said you're not buying the Pixel Fold. Did you delete the tweet? Did you delete the video too? 267 is making a comeback next. You ain't shit. All flagships? All flagships. All right. Well, hold on. We're going to kill that music and play the special. Shout out to 267 making a comeback. You know, he going to get all the flagships. Every last one. We talking Z Fold, the Xiaomi Mi 11. Talking to iPhone. He gonna get all the phones, man. Shout out to 267. Put some respect on my boy's name, because I'm a big YouTuber. Absolutely. Show some respect. So Trent said he put it on private. Oh man, Trent, why you put it on private? So okay, so Trent put it on private. All right, we'll move on. We will move on. This sounds like some streets. But anyway, shout out. Yeah, you know, if you, I think the majority of people in the chat room watch Trent anyway. But if you haven't seen Trent's channel, check his channel out. Trent's Tech, formerly known as Tech Rain. Go ahead, check Trent out. Trent's cool, dude. Go ahead, check out Trent's channel. It's all good. Don't worry about it, Trent. They hard out here on people in these tech streets, man. They catching bodies out here, boy. and catching bodies out here, man. You know, Trent put a tweet out saying that he, you know, why he not gonna buy the phone. But you know, you can respect, right? You know, you don't buy the phone because it's not gonna make sense financially wise. Like the fold I tried to cancel is still coming, so I said F it. So you're getting the fold, so you're gonna have the fold. So the transaction went through. Okay, so I guess Trent is gonna do. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. All right, that makes sense then. So you're still getting the fold. So you deleted the video because that video staying up now would no longer make sense. That's why you delete the tweet. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, that makes sense now. That makes sense. All right, that makes sense. So Trent's actually going to get the fold 3. All right, that's cool. See, me, I didn't get the fold 3 because I don't need it, right? I got the fold 2. And I'm sorry, y'all. This shit right here, that rose, that copper, you know, that mystic bronze, man, that shit hit different, man. I can't get that up for nothing, man. I'm sorry. Especially if I don't need the phone. I want the flip 5G. Yeah, I'm just gonna bang out videos and let it. Yeah, man, go ahead, man. Let that ride out, man. Come on, man. What you talking about, man? Go ahead and do your videos, Trent. Do your videos, man. Shit. People gonna say you suck, or people gonna say you great, man. Do your videos, man. You be great, man. Do your videos. You know what I mean? I don't need the Z Fold 3, and I want the Z Flip 5G because I gotta have that mystic bronze and that 5G. I just need that mystic bronze color, man. That color hits your boy different in the heart, man. I don't know what it is about this color, man. I can just hold the phone up here because it's I have to focus on. I don't know what it is about this color, man. This shit just hit different for your boy. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell ya. So I want to get the Z Flip 5G. I want to pay like maybe $400 for it. And I want to get the Z Flip 5. I want to get the Z Flip 5G in the mystic bronze color. So I want to have all that. I can't. The live buzz is a no-go for me because they don't fit in my ear, so I wouldn't get them again. Frimpin laughing at me. What are we laughing at me for? Yeah, I'm just some honest shit. Like, the reason why for me not to trade in all my devices is not because I want to upgrade, because I like the color. Like, I think the Mystic Bronze, in my personal opinion, I think the Mystic Bronze is the coldest color Samsung ever put out next to Aura Glow. Fuck all that frosted glass bullshit they got. I don't care about that stuff. That shit look trash to me. I don't want that. Mystic Bronze. Yeah, perspective. Boost has the Flip 3 for $4. What? Boost has the Flip 3 for $400 with a new contract. Oh, I could use a business line. I'll look into that. How often do I change phones? Never. I don't really change phones. I just buy new ones. Okay, how often do I change phones? It used to be once every 2 years. And the most I've changed phones was in the past 2 years. So I went from the ROG Phone 2, which is never leaving me. This ain't going nowhere. $400 off. Oh yeah, because it is $9.99 or $8.99, right? So it's $400 for the new joint. Okay, that makes sense. $400 for the new joint. Thanks for that. I'll keep that in mind. Because I know a lot of tech reviews, they kind of go with Boost to get the phone, and I know the little tricks. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Because that's the new joint for the Flip 3. But damn, they don't got it in that Mystic. I'm sorry, it's not even because the phone flips. It's really because the phone flips and it's in the colorway that I like. At this point, the Flip 3 is just like looking at a pair of Jordans in a certain colorway, right? Like I want the Concords, right? I don't really care. You know, I don't really care if it's brand new in the box, or, you know, someone then wore it and sent it to the flight store or whatever. I don't really care. It's $400, meaning it's $600. Okay, so it's $600. All right. Okay, so $600, and the other joint's $400. All right, $600. That's not bad too. That's not bad too. Meaning $600. Shaking his head at me. I'm gonna look into that though, because I could use another line. Then unlock it and you're good to go. Yeah, you unlock that joint. You unlock it and you're good to go. Concord. Yeah. Concord is my holy grail. See, and then that's what I'm saying, right? It's like, like I'm looking at the flip joint like phone text Concords, right? Like I just want VAT1 and not color, right? Like I wouldn't even like use it. It depends, right? In a normal non-pandemic world, the Z Flip 5G would be awesome for the weekend joint. Like you go out with the shorty, you gotta, instead of carrying this big ass phone around, you put that down, you take out the little flip joint. Hey, look at this. Bow, hit it with it. Hey, let me holler at your number. Bow, you flip. Bow, let me holler at you, girl. You flip the phone out, right? I mean, you could do that too. Hey, girl, what's going on? What your name is? Just hold on. Bow. Oh my God, what's that? Is that a flipping phone? Yeah, girl, let's go ahead and take your pictures. These phones are like mortgages. Yeah, that's why I don't have a problem buying them bitches used. The hell? I didn't pay $2,000 for this. I didn't pay $2,000 for this phone. I paid $1,000 for this. Was it $1,000? Yeah, I paid $1,000 for this. Because I traded in the old Z Fold. I would have been so mad paying. I would not pay $2,004 for a phone. I'm sorry. I can't relate. I have the Flip 3. Wait a minute. You got the Flip 3, you balling ass nigga? Wait a minute. You got the Flip 3 on your board. You ain't say nothing. Perspective. You got the Flip 3. You ain't say shit. Perspective just got the Flip 3 on your boy. He ain't say nothing. Like, yo, I got that Flip 3. You just got the Flip 3. You just sitting there in the cut. Did you tell your wife you got the Flip 3? It was a hot debate for Perspective when he was wondering to get the Z Fold 2, man. He was like, oh, man. I ain't gonna tell wifey. I'm gonna tell her that I traded in mad stuff. And just get the phone in the crib and don't say nothing. And when she want to go out to Olive Garden, I don't say nothing. We just go to Olive Garden. When it's timeless says, Sonny, you need to work on your macking if the flip is the attraction. I know, man. The flip ain't the attraction. It's just a matinee, you know what I'm saying?
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Brimpin says, I keep my phones until they shut down completely. Yeah, I don't do that. I am still I'm still kind of a techie, so I don't keep phones till they break. I upgrade till I find something that's a really dope upgrade. So at this point now, the amount of tech devices that I have and the mobility that the mobility that I'm in, like I don't need to constantly upgrade phones and stuff like that. Prima keep her phones until they become artifacts. Yeah, she keep her phones until like the paint start chipping off. You one of them people? I have to sneak the phone in the house. Primi got the phones with the paint be chipping off and shit. If Primi had a phone with a removable back, the battery would be all bloated and shit like this. The battery would be like mad bloated with bacteria. Primi phones die in 30 minutes because the battery's so old. Yeah, I don't keep no phones, for oh, we got Reynaldo De Leon. What's going on? Shout out to the Vegas homie. What's going on, Reynaldo, man? How you doing, man? We were talking about some StreamYard stuff, and then we got into the phone stuff. So we've been talking about these phones, man. I'm talking about this Mystic Bronze. That Mystic Bronze just hit different. I roll with my Tupac phone. I get around. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was telling the people that even though the Z Flip 3 joint is out, I'm more compelled to get the Z Flip 2 because of that Mystic Bronze colorway, so I can complete the Trinity. So I can complete the Mystic Bronze Note 20 Ultra, the Mystic Bronze Z Fold 2, the Mystic Bronze Tab S7, and the Mystic Bronze Z Flip 2, right? I don't want the Mystic Bronze Buds because they don't fit in my ear, and I don't want the Mystic Bronze watch because I don't care about the watch. Imagine 25,000 years from now when they find phones as fossils. And you know, right? A lot of these phones will probably still be on the planet, right? When we're all gone and we done gone through our cycles, the phones will probably still be here on the planet, right? And the Pixel 5a will still be overheating.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Yo, our future ancestors gonna come look on the planet, and they're gonna wonder why is the phone still giving off a heat signature 25,000 years later. The Pixel 5a. They won't be able to find the planet because when the planet's all frozen and shit, they're gonna find one heat signature, and that heat signature is gonna be all the Pixel 5a's on the planet. It's not a problem. It's only $450. Hey, we got my homie Iori, man. What's going on? How you doing, man? Shout out to Iori, the homie. That's the bro. That's a ZenMac bro. Shout out to the homie. Yeah, man. The Pixel 5a is gonna be the only. What's good, Ray, bro? You be despair. Ray, Ray living his life, man. Ray living his best life, man. Him and his wife, they doing their thing, man. You know, not everybody makes a living capping on YouTube and Twitter reviewing products. Pixel 5a is hot because people talking about it. These are big facts, right? Pixel 5a is hot, right? You know, I think people are going to talk about the Pixel 5. So when is the Pixel 5a officially released for public? It's already out officially. You can buy it, right? I appreciate that, bro. How you doing, man? You good? I mean, you can buy it from the Pixel store. There you go, right there. You buy it $449 right there. You can buy it. The question is, how many people that buy the phone will keep it with the 4K 60 issues? I've never seen so many people. I've never seen people so passionate. A $450 phone in 4K 60. I need to see that same energy with any other phone. But you know what you did though with the S21. What was the S20 Ultra? For me, you know, we do music over here. Yeah, but you did see that with the S20 Ultra. That's the thing. People were fired up about the S20 Ultra, and the S20 Ultra never got fixed. They never fixed the S20 Ultra. The camera still to this day has focusing issues. They never fixed. Samsung never fixed that issue. So, you know, the energy is there. I think the sentiment is growing that people are getting tired of these phones not performing the way they should. Thank you guys for, you know, engaging, enjoying the stream. Let me know how you like the look of the stream, how the stream sounds. For those don't know, I'm testing this out. The stream is in 4K, so go ahead and click that cog at the bottom of your window and turn this up to 4K. Let me know how it looks on your end. If you're watching this on a high definition, big baller TV. It's in 4K for your viewing pleasure. Cell phones, tablets, whatever, turn it up. If you're not on the Obama data plan, so you can see this 4K goodness. I'm testing out this whole 4K streaming because I want to upgrade the visual quality of the stream. So I'm just testing out, seeing how it looks. I gotta figure out the recording aspect of it with the encoder, so we're working on that. But I think the sentiment is that people are getting tired of phones that aren't performing the way they should, and I'm definitely loving the stream and the music. Yeah, I appreciate it. Shout out to my homie, Reynaldo doing his thing, and congrats to your wife. She doing her thing too. I saw her picture; she looked amazing. So shout out to Mrs. De Leon. Hope the kid's good and all of that in Vegas. Reynaldo's a cool dude. Reynaldo's also on Instagram. He does a lot of like Bluetooth reviews of Blu-ray reviews, because he's a Blu-ray junkie. So Reynaldo's the man to go to with Blu-rays. We got Tech Fiendies. That is only 1% of the market. Techie folks on YouTube that are talking about the Pixel 5a. Asked my family and they said, "What is a Pixel?" I said, "A Google phone." Respond is not an iPhone. Yeah, and then you got that. Right? It's either iPhone or Samsung. And they say, what kind of phone you got? You got I said Android, a Samsung phone? Like, matter of fact, let me tell you about it. Let me tell you a techie story. Right? I'm gonna kill the music for a minute. Nah, we can't kill no music over here, man. Come on, son. So recently, recently I went to my mentor's house. So I go to my mentor's house. He said, "Hey, I need your help to build a PC." Like, all right, cool. So I go to his house to help him build a PC for his daughter. So I go to this house to build a PC for his daughter. So his daughter, she's a teacher. So she's building a PC. So she needs a PC for like work at home and stuff like that. So he went to Micro Center to buy a couple of parts to build the PC that was already to upgrade a PC. So his daughter, a little spoiled. His daughter, he ends up not spending money to get an NVMe. He spends up buying a whole new computer build. Ends up spending like $3,300. So this girl, his daughter, she's not a computer person at all whatsoever. Doesn't care about computers. Zero knowledge about technology like that. Is so not into technology at all whatsoever, right? So she's the kind of person that would be like, oh, it's not an iPhone or it's not a Samsung, right? That's that sentiment. So I go to his house to build this $3,000 computer, and his daughter's like, "Oh, I want you to teach me how to build computers." Now, I've known this girl for years, right? And I know damn well this girl do not want to watch me build no computer for her. And she don't want to learn. So I said, all right, whatever, I'll build a computer. I hope you stay around. Man, this girl was in and out like In-N-Out Burger, man. And the problem was they spent $3,000 on this computer, but the motherboard was used. So the motherboard was used because you couldn't get the parts that you needed because the parts are so expensive. So you get the used motherboard with all the brand new parts. I'm building a computer. I'm come to building the they got cables, RGB cables, like crazy shit, man. Like RGB cables, RGB out, all white. It's just absurd. You come to the cooler, nice big ass cooler with all the fans and stuff like that. The cooler don't fit on the motherboard because the motherboard don't got the clips to connect to the cooler. So I'm there like I'm trying to build a computer. Like I can't build the computer because you don't have the parts. And I told him, I said, look here, man. Let me tell you what I did, right? Because I was not going to be up here trying to do all of that. Spending $3,000 for a computer build and having to buy all the parts all over again. I don't feel like being bothered with that. I didn't feel like being bothered with that. All I did, I went online and I took my ass right over here to iBuyPower. Wait, you said hybrid. He said he's a hybrid. What are you, an alien? He said he's a hybrid. What kind of hybrid are you? The people want to know. FBI want to know.
FBI, open up! Shots fired! Shots fired!
But anyway, so I came here. I came to AMD. And I was like, look, man, I just want to build a computer. We got someone in the chat. We got someone on the StreamYard. Let me figure out where you at. Okay, you're here. We got tech for your needs. Tech for your needs. What's popping?
Shut the faggot ass up, bitch. Shut up.
I was trolling. How you gonna troll and run? Well, if you go, oh shit, and you ran. How the fuck you ran? Yo, and then they copy your name. Check for your needs. Check for your needs. You got some haters out there. I don't know. Yo, that's so. Like, why? No, it wasn't you. Yo, people on the internet, yo. And then you run. Yo, and you run. First of all, why did someone want to copy your name, Tech for Your Needs? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Tech for your needs. Tech for your needs. I'm a big YouTuber. You a big YouTuber, man. You got people using your name in vain, bro. You made it, son. You a big YouTuber. What I'm lost is, like, why would you just run like that? If you gonna hop on the stream, right? Who the hell was that? I have no idea, right? I have no idea. How you gonna hop on the stream? Copy, and you gonna use Tech for Your Needs name, right? That part don't make no sense. You gonna Tech for Your Needs name, and then you run that fast. Like, at least say something else. You just shut your big head up. Like, what are we doing? I mean, that's it. That's your big moment? That's what you got? That's what you got for your boy? Oh, shit. I mean, that's what you got for your boy? Anyway. Shit, internet crazy, bro. I tell you. People on the internet crazy. I'm still lost as to why Tech for Your Needs, right? They could have picked any name they had, and they picked your name, Tech for Your Needs. I'm a big YouTuber. You a big YouTuber, homie. You made it, B.
When the truth don't work, you start telling lies. Thought you were down the ride, you weren't down the ride. Caught switching, you were picking sides. Don't blink, caught slipping like a slip and slide. I was shooting dice till I got a nosebleed. Money on the floor, can't get cold feet. Took an L, should've put it in the offering. Lord, forgive me for my sins, don't know of me. Scary thoughts, I got scary thoughts. Lost control, now I'm taking charge. Breaking bills, friends breaking off. You could be the youngest, I'm the dawn. Kiss the ring now. In the scene like GOT. Stay awake, don't sleep. Like Jon Snow, get RIP. Remember Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side. Breaking the blues over.
Well, I tell you, man.
You could be my peace sign. I don't need that energy.
You picked Tech for Your Needs name. Like you could have picked Mr. Beast, right? You could have picked like MKBHD or something like that. Like you could have picked like a Linus Tech Tips, right? You could have picked anybody's name. You could have picked anybody's name, but you gonna pick Tech for Your Needs name, like, and then you run. Like, bro, niggas don't even troll right. That's the crazy shit. They don't even troll right anymore. Where has this country gone when people don't even troll properly these days? Like, what the fuck? At least say something else before I have to hurriedly rush and mute you on my stream. Like, you know, judge me. And the funny thing is, right? Like, some people that shit would really bother them, right? So, speaking of trolls and stuff, right? We got Twitch. So I don't really mess with Twitch like that. But on Twitch, they have something called hate raids. So hate raids are where people, they're streaming. Let me see if I can pull it up somewhere. No, I can't pull it up. So hate raids are like where there's Twitch streamers and they're streaming, and then they have people just spam their chat saying all kinds of like derogatory things to them and stuff like that, and it bothers people, so it throws them off because it's racist. That was like, I don't know, are you like, you have a learning disability or something? I don't know. Yo, I'm just stuck on he used Tech for Your Needs name. That's the part that is perplexing to me. You could have picked anybody's name, but you picked that man's name. Like, you thought I was gonna get mad at Tech for Your Needs. I like Tech for Your Needs. What happened to your voice? You got the cold? Tech for Your Needs, you got the Rona or something? What happened to your voice, homie? So coming back to the computer stuff. So, you know, all I did was I came to iBuyPower, man, and I built a computer. I picked, like, they don't even have the case that I have anymore. Because I really did not feel like building a computer. I didn't feel like sourcing out all the parts. I just let them build it. I messed up because I didn't have them put the extra fans in. They didn't even have all these fans when I was looking, the time that I was looking. They didn't have these fans. All I did, I went all the way down here and I got this processor right here because I didn't want to get any of these processors because I plan on upgrading to this. I got the big ass cooler. And let's see what the graphics cards are looking like. Yeah, it's still $2,000. Oof. Look at this, extra 4 weeks. So you can get the 3080 Ti for $1,500, boy. At that point, man, you're better off just getting a 3090 if I'm not mistaken. I know him of all people. See, and that's the thing, right? Is that a lot of people, that kind of shit throws them off. Like they get all bent out of shape when that shit happened. Like, oh my God, these goddamn, like they be on Twitter. Dude is like, D brand social media rules, none. Yeah, D-Brand don't got no social media rules. People like that stuff kind of bothers them. Right? And that's why they're on Twitter saying how things are toxic. People who attend, please vote. If you were to go as a creative party event during this, which night would you go? Go by the media. Oh, they talking about CES. Yeah, CES is in Vegas. That's where all the creators meet and tell each other how big their channels are.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Everybody goes to the CES parties, and they all sit in like the loft, and they just.
I'm a big YouTuber. 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 I'm a big YouTuber.
That's pretty much what.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
That's pretty much what happens at the trade shows. They go to like these conferences and these summits, and they talk to each other and says, "Hello, how do you do? I'm fine." And they look each other in the eye, and they just say to each other,
I'm a big YouTuber. 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 I'm a big YouTuber.
all day. All day.
Think you know the answer, but you're playing a game.
Shout out to the Hawk, the Stream Hawk.
I've been thinking about you. If you think about me, are we thinking this through? What should we do? Didn't think you'd leave without a trace. Go find some courage.
And and the thing is, like, when we're talking about like toxic communities and stuff like that, there's people that they come on Twitter and they make their YouTube channels and they make these social media posts, to incite a certain reaction out of people, to get a certain get a piece of attention from people, and then when that attention is received, it's toxic, it's negative, it's not positive, and they want to create a space for them to cultivate a positive environment and to protect their energy, when all in all they could have just focused on that by, instead of trying to get people's attention, just make content to engage with people and not cry about what you receive.
Think about you, think about me, are we thinking this through? If we know it to be, and you're doubting in me, tell me what should we do? Didn't think you'd leave without a trace. Go find some courage and just say it to my face. Say it to my face.
I'm a big YouTuber.
Tell me what should we do? Didn't think you'd leave without a trace. Go find some courage and just go find some courage. Say it to my face. Say it to my face.
I'm a big YouTuber.
Are we not? Are we real? Have we changed?
Shout out to Snapcam.
Been thinking about you. Think about me. Are we thinking this through? Tell me what should we do? Didn't think you'd leave without a trace. Go find some courage and go find. Say it to my face. Think about me. Are we thinking this?
You see, the thing, I think I try to tell people about trolls, right? And people that get trolled and stuff like that, is that the moment they see that they get that reaction that they were looking for out you, they're gonna keep doing it, right? The madder they see you get, is the more they're gonna do it. So the more energy you give them when people are trolling you on social media, especially on Twitter and YouTube, the more they're gonna do it, right? And if a person sees that, they can hop onto your stream and say something random and then just leave, and then you just laugh about the shit for 20 minutes, they're gonna stop doing like, okay, I can't fuck with him. They're gonna leave and go. Oh, I got him. Look at it. I got him on the stream and I.
I just got one thing on my mind.
I want to protect my energy and create a safe space for myself.
I'm hoping that you will be mine. Turn my life around.
Not.
Where do we go when everything feels like it just stays the same? Where do we go from here when everything is said and done? This is what we do. We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all. Let's get down. We get down to the beat.
I found something spicy before I go. So Frankie, shout out to Frankie. Frankie here on Twitter. Frankie says, there is so much fear in this tech community. Fear of standing for what's right. Fear of standing up for justice. Fear of calling out hypocrisy. Why? Because I'm scared to be blocked. I'm scared to go against public opinion. That's why this community, I'm going to be laughing about this for days. I'm going against public opinion. That's why this community is going downhill. Sad. Shout out to Frankie.
Hoping that you will be mine.
We got the Brother Love Show.
I'm a big YouTuber.
When everything feels like it just stays the
Shout out to Frankie, man. Frankie, man, speak from his heart, man. Frankie, you big facts over there. Shout out to Frankie, man. There is so much fear in the tech community. Fear of standing up for what's right. Fear of standing up for justice. Fear of calling out hypocrisy. Why? Because I'm scared to be blocked. I'm scared to go against public opinion. That's why this community is going downhill. Frankie, man, with the big Frankie here, we get another bomb on that, man. Shout out to Frankie, boy. Shout out to Frankie, man. Too many people so damn scared, man. Yes, you're going to be laughing for days for sure. Absolutely. Man, people too damn scared, man, to stay in the opinion because they're not going to get a device. And I'm calling everyone's too scared to agree that I will get Big Frank. You know, we got Big Frank energy over here, man. I'm gonna give Frank a gift. We're gonna give Frank a gift, man. We're gonna give him the Morgan Freeman. Frankie get the Morgan Freeman, man. That's a prestigious honor. Not many people get the Morgan Freeman gift, right? I'm telling you, man. People are so scared to lose, not get a free phone, man. They're scared to be honest, man. Like, come on, son. Like, they gonna give you a phone next year, man. Phone Tech I Work stated it here. They gonna get you. You gonna get a phone next year. Just keep. Boy, what can I tell you, man? This is why I never got into the tech community
I
stuff.
don't need to be healed, and I don't want to move on, you know. This heart of mine is occupied.
Yeah, Tech Vietnamese was just minding his business, vibing out, enjoying the live stream, and dude just come on here and just slandered your name.
When you come around, I'm used to getting my way around.
You got enemies, a lot of enemies.
I'm waking up from a dream. Baby, come back to me.
I have to admit, though, right? I have to be 100% honest. I am loving the spiciness that is in the tech community. It has never been this interesting in a long time for me because normally it's a little boring. And I'm loving this. I am loving people speaking their minds, speaking up, speaking out, calling out, BS, calling people out on their hypocrisy, calling people out for deflecting, just calling people out in general, just pushing back on narratives and opinions and having critical opinions on things that people are saying instead of just letting people say things and just be that. People having discussion and discourse. I love discourse, and I think discourse should exist, and I have no problem with discourse.
On the screen, I am waking up from a dream. Baby, come back to me.
And you know, I mean, the one thing, man, that I really just don't respect, man, is just that it's people who who don't want to have the discourse based on like their opinions when they're talking about things like with tech and stuff like that. And they want to exist in echo chambers. They want to stay where they're safe, where people surround them that think just like them, instead of stepping out and seeing what your thought process is like against other people who think differently than you. And I'm seeing a lot of that now in the tech community with these you know, debates and discourse, and I am loving it. I want them to keep this energy going into 2025. Fuck all of that. This shit has been entertaining. Again, if you're watching, definitely hit that cog wheel at the bottom of your screen and switch this on to 4K. Tell me how it looks. Tell me how it sounds for your boy to see over the technician. It's been a great stream. Talking about StreamYard. Again, StreamYard seems to be working now, as you know, as per, you know, old boy hopping on the stream, blessing your boy's stream. So StreamYard seems to be working now. So I don't tell you. I mean, I guess it's been fixed. I'm pretty sure I hear about it on Clubhouse or talking to other creators. If StreamYard is malfunctioning again, so I don't know. I guess it's working now. I guess I can show you how to incorporate StreamYard into your stream now. That's crazy. So until StreamYard acts up again, I'll let you guys know. But as you know, when you hear this song, it's been a great stream. When you hear this song and this beat about to drop, you know it's time for me to get on up out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a great stream tonight. Thank you everyone who joined the conversation and all the things that we talked about. And I'm glad we didn't spend all night talking about StreamYard. I'm glad StreamYard is working again. Shout out to the 4K test. The 4K test came out pretty good. I'm going to try it again. I want to upgrade the 4K. I want to keep upgrading, always improving. Upgrade without buying gear. Upgrade without investing too much money. But until next time, loosen up in the shoulders, baby. Thank you, goodbye, and good night.